Hey everybody, man, it's been a long week. This is coming later to you than I want, but just been really busy. But please make sure to watch all of this. I'd rather send you a video than type everything out. So please, host homes, co-host, Bible study leaders, college-age kids, everybody who gets this video, please watch all of it. I'll try to be as brief as I can. Tomorrow's the big day. We're kicking off tomorrow. Bridge Youth Bash 2023 is going to be amazing. I need you here. If you're getting this video, I need you here as close to 4 p.m. as you possibly can be. I know some of you have work. I know some of you have other things going on. Please text me individually if you are going to be later than 4 o'clock. I need to know that. If you are doing anything else, that's okay. Host homes, I need, if possible, at least one person from the spouse, from the host home themselves, to be here by 4. We're going to do a check-in, and you guys are included in check-in. You won't go through the whole process like a student is, but when you get here, the first thing you're going to do when you get to the church, 2500 Mallard Lane, Taylor, Texas, by the way, the first thing you do is you're going to park in the back. Don't park in the front. We're going to leave that for all the students and etc. That's for the other people. You guys, host homes, co-host, Bible study leaders, college-age kids, all that. If you're getting this video, you're parking in the back behind the church. There's a whole loop around. You'll see some sheds and a big gravel patch. Park there. There's going to be someone there who's going to direct you where to go, where to park. And you guys are going to park back there to save space up front, but also so that luggage will be brought out to your vehicles. They're going to go in your vehicles with the students. It's going to be cramped, but it's going to be awesome. And they're going to prioritize putting your guys' car back there so we can also put luggage back there once all the kids come in. So first thing you're going to do is park in the back in the gravel. Second thing you're going to do is walk back around to the church. I know that's uncomfortable, but you'll be fine. Park in the back and walk from the back, not through the church, but around outside. Weather's going to be fine, and into the front of the church. You'll see a big awning under there, big front doors, everybody happy, loud music greeting you there. That's where you're going to check in. Adults are going to check in too. But your process is much simpler. You're going to get a lanyard like everybody else. You're going to write your name down on it in your host home. And then that's where your schedule is going to be. This is your bread and butter. You're going to get it in physical copy too. But this is your bread and butter. It's on your person at all times on your lanyard. That's the schedule for you to follow. And host home information up there. All the students will get this. Everybody involved with Bridge Youth Bash will get this. And that's where everything is funneled through. Check that if you're curious what to do and where to go at any time. Lanyard. So you'll get that when you check in. Then each host home will get a folder. Each host home will get a folder. College-age kids, you might get one. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But host homes, definitely. Not co-host, just host homes. When you check in, you're going to get a folder. All of them are black. They're all going to have similar things inside of them. You're going to get a master spreadsheet printed off of your group. All the names of the kids on their group, all their medications, their parents' phone numbers, etc. You're going to get a master spreadsheet of your host home in this folder. Make sure you have that. You're also going to get another schedule, a more detailed schedule. It quite literally has the weekend all completely listed out. It's kind of annoying, but if you have any questions, that detailed schedule is where you're going to go. And then you're going to have this Saturday afternoon activities. That's where the bulk of this video is going to. So Saturday afternoon, Friday, we have the fun. Everybody kick off with worship, etc. It's going to be fun. Go to your host homes, have Bible study, etc. Go to sleep. Hopefully they sleep. Then Saturday morning, you're going to have breakfast in your host homes. Host homes, you should know that you're providing breakfast for your home. If you haven't done so, please go get groceries. That is an obligation that I've asked you guys to do. So make sure you have breakfast for your host home on Saturday. You'll eat it in your host home there. Then you'll come up to the church later at 11. I believe you have another small group session after breakfast. And then you'll come up back to the church for the morning rally on Saturday at 11 o'clock. We'll have our morning rally there. Be lots of fun, games, etc. And then we'll have lunch at the church as well. So eat lunch here at the church. And then Saturday afternoon, we have a rotating schedule. The rotations are middle school boys, middle school girls, high school boys, high school girls. No matter what host home you're in, you will be funneled through that type of rotation. There's 4 categories. I'll say them again. Middle school boys, middle school girls, high school boys, high school girls. Per hour, each of those groups is going to be going to another thing. So we have a block from 1 to 5. That's 4 hours. Each hour, your group will be doing a different activity between those 4 categories. It's probably confusing hearing this, but it'll all be detailed on this sheet. All right. So the 4 activities we have are bumper soccer. That's going to be the big hamster balls on the soccer field. It's going to be at the high school football field. So go to the high school. You can type it into Google, etc. Go to the high school. It's going to be behind the field house. When you see the field house, go past it, go back in behind it. There's a parking lot back there. You'll go in there. We'll go into the gate. We'll play belly bumper soccer. Then there's going to be geocaching. I'll get more to that in a second. It's a big scavenger hunt. I'll describe that in a second. Then one of the rotations is what we're calling cute and cuddly. It's basically a petting zoo, but it's like little animals that are really cute and fun. We'll have photos and all that good stuff there. That's going to be at the church under the big awning. Just come to the church for the cute and cuddly thing. Real simple. You just show up, cuddle some animals. It's going to be a good time. Then you have free time. That's in there for anybody and everybody to do whatever they want. You and your host home decide how you want to use your free time for that hour. I don't care how. You can hang out at the church. You can hang out at your host home. You can go see whatever. Go do whatever you want for free time. Now, back to geocaching. It's basically a scavenger hunt. But in this list on Saturday activities, we have your rotation right here, the 4 lists and everything they're doing for each hour. And then there's a scavenger hunt. It's called geocaching. There's going to be 7 different locations that you will need to drive to and transport your students to throughout the whole hour of that thing. Saturday afternoon, you're all transporting everybody all over the place for this. So please be prepared to do that. For the geocaching, for the scavenger hunt, there's 7 locations. I've got them all detailed out here. So there's 7 locations, and at each location there's an item. And basically the point of the game is like a treasure hunt, where I'm going to give you a riddle. Your team, each host home will get a riddle for each 7 locations. You'll decipher the riddle, figure out where you're going, figure out what the item is. You'll go to that place. You'll let your kids, you guys are going to know the answers, but don't give them the answers. Let them figure out the riddle. Let them figure out what the item is, what the location is, then go to it. And then you'll take your whole group there, then go to it. Then you're going to look for the item. I'll have it hidden, and I'll send you guys the pictures of where they're hidden. And then they go and find that place. Once they found the place and found the item, then you'll take a big group picture with that, go put the item back exactly where you found it for other groups to find, and then move on. Once you get all 7 locations and items found, you're done. You'll have a timer that you started at the start and that you start at the end, and then whoever does the scavenger hunt and finishes it in the smallest amount of time will be the winner for the afternoon. I know that's a whole lot of information. It's all right here. I'm sure you have some questions. We'll get to it later. This is already almost 9 minutes. But that's your Saturday afternoon schedule. I have purposely put in time to where the girls groups will have free time and easier stuff at the end of Saturday afternoon. So the girls group should have plenty of time to have free time, to have all your activities, and enough time to go back to the host home and get cleaned up, get dressed up, get made up, get all your people ready in enough time to go do the fun stuff and go home and come back for dinner. That should be enough time. If not, these Saturday afternoon things are optional. I'm not going to publicize that. I'm not going to say that from stage, but it's okay, especially the girls. It's okay if your group chooses not to do one of these things so they have extra time to get ready and all that stuff. That's fine, but you need to have that conversation with your own host home. I'm under the impression that everybody's doing everything. But if your group decides to not do something, that's okay. But I'm not going to say that out loud. That's for your group to decide. And then we'll have worship rally Saturday night. Last thing, please be ready to counsel students on Saturday night. We'll do our invitation there. We'll do, a call to the altar, and we'll do a big prayer, and we'll do baptism, all that kind of stuff. Please be ready, if you're an adult of any caliber, to be ready to counsel students on Saturday night for decisions for Christ, baptism, etc. All right, this is at 10 minutes. Love you guys. Excited for the weekend. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.